Hello my dear students, welcome to CMI's online classes. In today's class, in this video, for the students of standard 7, we will continue with the same chapter from our English grammar, that is chapter 16, Conjunctions. In our previous video on the same chapter, we have already understood conjunctions by its definition. We have also understood what are the types of conjunctions, and from the types of conjunctions we have already understood coordinating conjunctions. And in this video, in this class, we will further move ahead with the explanation of the other two kinds of conjunctions that are subordinating conjunctions and correlative conjunctions. As I have already explained in the previous video on this chapter, that there are three types of conjunctions. One is coordinating conjunctions, number two is subordinating conjunctions, and number three is correlative conjunctions. So I have already explained you about coordinating conjunctions in my previous video on this same chapter, and now we will understand the next kind of conjunctions, that is subordinating conjunctions. So as I told you that coordinating conjunctions join two independent clauses. That means two meaningful sentences are joined by coordinating conjunctions. Okay. And today we will understand subordinating conjunctions. So what are subordinating conjunctions? What do they do in sentences? Okay. Subordinating conjunctions such as when, who, because, till, since, so that, not so, so that, okay, whenever, whoever, okay, these all are subordinating conjunctions. So subordinating conjunctions along with that conjunctional word, they make subordinate clauses. So in coordinating conjunctions, we understood they join two meaningful sentences, that means two independent clauses. Here subordinating conjunctions join subordinate clauses in sentences. So subordinating conjunctions join subordinate clauses with independent clauses. Okay. Understood? That means, see, subordinating conjunctions join an independent clause with a dependent clause. जब एक independent clause, that means meaningful sentence के साथ जब हम dependent clause, okay, that part of the sentence, that clause which do not give, that clauses which do not give us meaningful sense. Subordinate clauses, we know, we understand that subordinate clauses वो clauses है जो हमें meaningful sense नहीं देते हैं. Okay, understood? So जब हम एक meaningful sentence के साथ subordinate clause को join करेंगे, that means जब हम एक independent clause के साथ dependent clause को join करेंगे, तो हम subordinating conjunctions का इस्तेमाल करेंगे. Okay, तो subordinating conjunctions क्या है? When, who, because, till, since, okay, so that, unless, if, whenever, whoever, all these are since, until, all these are subordinating conjunctions. Okay, and subordinating conjunctions, what do? They join an independent clause with subordinate clause or dependent clause. Subordinate clause का मतलब ही dependent clause है. Okay, this is the another name for dependent clause is subordinate clause. Okay, तो जब हम एक independent clause के साथ subordinate clause और dependent clause को जोड़ते हैं, तो उसे जोड़ते वक्त हम subordinating conjunctions का इस्तेमाल करेंगे. और जब हम subordinating conjunctions यूज करेंगे, तो उस कंजंक्शन के साथ साथ बाकी जो वर्ड्स एज अ कंजंक्शन, बाकी जो वर्ड है वो सारा सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज बन जाते हैं. अंडरस्टूड? नाउ सी हियर, व्हेनेवर द डोर ओपन्ड द डॉग रन्स आउटसाइड. सो हियर whenever the door opens, the dog runs outside. So here we have used the conjunctions at the beginning of the sentence. So when we use conjunctions, the subordinating conjunctions at the beginning of the sentence, so after that what we have to keep in our mind is, after that we have to use comma in between the two parts of the sentences. That means between the subordinate clause and the independent clause. Okay, अगर हम डिपेंडेंट क्लॉज को आगे रखेंगे और इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज को पीछे रखेंगे तो हमें डिपेंडेंट क्लॉज और इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज के बीच में हमें कॉमा लगाना है. ओके, but we can write the same sentence in another way also by keeping this conjunction whenever at the middle of the sentence to join two parts of the sentence. Okay, like the dog runs outside whenever the door opens. So here when we write like this, see here, the dog runs outside whenever the door opens. So here we have written the same sentence here. Here we have used conjunction at the middle of the sentence. Okay, where we have joined two clauses. One, the dog runs outside, independent clause, whenever the door opens. So whenever, along with the use of this conjunction, the other part of the this clause becomes subordinate clause. Okay, whenever the door opens. So here, whenever the door opens is the subordinate clause, and here whenever is the conjunction here. Okay, understood? See, जब हम कंजंक्शन को सबसे पहले लगाएंगे सेंटेंस में तो उसके बाद the parts of the sentences, the clauses that we are joining, so in between two clauses we have to make the use of comma. Okay, in the same way, the bell rang, Dhruv, when the bell rang, Dhruv ran to answer the door. Okay, when the bell rang, Dhruv ran to answer the door. So when is the conjunction here? Okay, so we are joining two clauses here, when the bell rang, and another is Dhruv ran to answer the door. So Dhruv ran to answer the door is independent clause because it is meaningful sentence in itself, but when the bell rang is the dependent clause. Okay, when the bell rang, along with this conjunction is the dependent clause. Okay, so this dependent clause or the dependent clauses depend upon the principal clauses or the main clauses to give meaningful sense. Okay, so when the bell rang, Dhruv ran to answer the door. So when the bell rang, see here. So we can write the same answer, same sentence like this also. We can place this conjunction in the middle of the sentence also. In that case, we remove comma. Okay, so like we did here. The dog runs outside whenever the door opens. So here we don't use comma. When we use the conjunction in the beginning, at the beginning, then we use comma. Okay, so when you write this second sentence also like this, Dhruv ran to answer the door when the bell rang. Okay, so here when we write this, Dhruv ran to answer the door when the bell rang, we remove comma. So this we have to understand. Okay, when we use conjunctions to join two clauses together, but if we place the conjunction at the beginning of the sentences, then we have to place comma at the place where the clauses finish. Okay, now there are the kinds of subordinating conjunctions. So at first we understood there are three types of conjunctions. Now we have to understand the types of subordinating conjunctions. Okay, so time, subordinating conjunction of time. Okay, like before, after, till, since, until, when. So all these conjunctions along with them, before I reach the station is dependent clause, after the train had left, dependent clause, till you are called in, dependent clause, since she was 10 years old, dependent clause. Okay, until the swimming pool was closed for lunch break, this is dependent clause. So when she came, this is dependent clause. So dependent clause कैसे बनते हैं? With the use of सबऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शन, सबऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शन के यूज के साथ साथ बाकी उसके बाद जो भी वर्ड्स आते हैं वो सारा सबऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शन बन जाते हैं. ओके, रीजन. So subordinating conjunction of reason and cause by using because, as, since. Because he had not done his homework. This is subordinating conjunction. Okay. As it was dark. This is subordinating conjunction. Since he was absent. This is subordinating conjunction. Okay. Now place, where or wherever. Okay. Wherever, where no one could find it. This is subordinating conjunction. So wherever we find a dhaba. This is subordinating conjunction, subordinating clause. Okay. So by using subordinating conjunction, we make subordinate clause. Purpose, subordinating conjunction of purpose. So, to show the purpose. That, so that. Lest, in order that. So all these are subordinating conjunctions that form subordinate clauses. Okay. Result, that, so, that's so. Okay. Now conditions. If you keep some kind of condition, if, unless, even if, provided that, in case, on condition that, like if it rains, okay, we will stay indoors. So all these are the subordinating conjunction of condition, शर्त रखने वाला conjunction. Okay. And subordinating conjunction of comparison also. Than any other boy in the class. Okay. He writes neatly than any other boy in the class. Subordinating conjunction. Okay. As his brother is, subordinating conjunction. As is subordinating conjunction. Subordinate clause. Okay. Mixed subordinate clause. Concession. Though, although, even though, while. Concession means that there will be some less in undertaking. Okay. Now we will understand correlative conjunctions. We have understood that coordinating conjunctions are also used as single words. Okay. Subordinating conjunctions are also single words that are used as conjunctions. Now what are correlative conjunctions? Unlike coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions, correlative conjunctions are used as the pair of words. Here pair of words are used as conjunctions in case of correlative conjunctions. Okay, like together we use both and, together we use either or, together we use neither nor. When we use these pair of words as conjunctions to join clauses, phrases, words to frame meaningful sentences, then these pair of words which are used as conjunctions are called correlative conjunctions. Okay, not only but also. Okay, no sooner than. Okay, whether or, hardly when, neither nor, either or, these all are correlative conjunctions. So correlative conjunctions are the pair of words that are used as conjunctions, joining words. Conjunctions are also called joining words. Okay, so when pair of words are used to join words, phrases and clauses or sentences together, then those conjunctions are called correlative conjunctions. Okay, like here we have both Karan and Cyrus enjoyed the film. So here both and these two words are used as conjunctions here. Okay, as conjunctions here. So here both and these two conjunctions are correlative conjunctions. Okay. Indian food is not only delicious to eat but also beautiful to look at. So here not only but also. These two conjunctions, pair of words, are used as conjunctions, and when two When pairs of words are used as conjunctions in sentences, they are called correlative conjunctions. I hope you have understood the meaning of correlative conjunctions and the words that are used as correlative conjunctions. See, his grandfather could neither read nor write. Neither nor. Two words are used as conjunctions to join read and write. Okay. So here these two words are correlative conjunctions. I hope you have understood subordinating conjunctions and correlative conjunctions in this video. If you have not understood well, so kindly raise your doubts, kindly ask me questions. Okay, I will explain you. But for now, for this class, I would like to stop here. Thank you so much for being the part of my today's class. Thank you so much, my dear students.